Okay. Now let's consider what we can actually put together here. I want to save a high grade, though, for making... acid rounds. But I want to do that with the actual big gunpowder, so we get 5 instead of just 3. But I am going to make more sub-ammunition. Okay, so there's only 2 high grade left, so I'm going to sit on that for a bit. We need more herbs, unfortunately. I'm going to have to carry the 2 knives. I don't have much choice. I have stored flash grenades. Our grenades are run down. We don't have any grenades with a launcher, so it can go. That's a big chunk of inventory space saved. And with the SLS, we're down to only 5 shots of 9mm. However, is that actually it that I have for standard ammunition? I mean, technically, it looks like I got flame rounds coming out the wazoo, but... okay. Oh, this is a difficult one. Okay, let's store the flash. Store the broken knife. I'm thinking about, like, the G corridor. Like, grenades with explosives or flame rounds would do some serious damage to the G creatures. And then I can maybe make eye-shot finishers with the revolver. However, there's going to be zombies at the other end, which means I'm also going to need the MQ-11. But I'm picking up a new weapon, which means that I'm going to need free inventory space. Oh boy. There we go. Magnum's loaded. That's fully loaded. That's loaded. Weapons check. Yeah, back to my RE6 standards. Weapons check. Actually, flame... I didn't realize I'd been stockpiling so much flame ammunition. Jesus. It's like, what do you mean you got no ammo? Look at all that. I didn't know. How would I know? Dude, wait, what was that? No, I saw something. Well, okay, so the ammunition situation's not as bad as I thought. However, that's no license for me to be more wasteful with it than I already have been. We're in caution, too. That's just great. So yeah, we're gonna try tackling the G corridor. Open the door. Get on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur. Honestly, I prefer the Neil Cicerega version of that song compared to the original one by, Was Not Was. I mean, it's basically the same thing as the one that was done by Was Not Was, but... the pacing... Well, I prefer his version of... Oh. Great, so if I had just come down here ahead of time, I would have already had the key. Oh, okay. But wait. What's that line there meant to represent? Because usually that's in an area you can't access, right? I do not have space for much stuff. I really don't. God damn it. Am I gonna have to go back to the item chest and then, like, then do the police station, then come back down here? I feel like that would be the smart thing to do, but from a content perspective, it's like, didn't you just get ready to go down and, like, deal with the G corridor, and now you're gonna double back to open a thing that you already visited but you couldn't unlock because you didn't find the key? Well, I have it on good authority that apparently the more stupid mistakes I make, the more laughs I get out of people, so I guess I'll file that in the win column. You know, my channel description says that I'm an ingenious fool. Emphasis on the fool part. Okay, so... Right, no, I know where I need to go. I didn't actually have to go back there. I could have swung around. God damn it! I have a map and everything, and I'm... I'm really making a frickin' hashtag hot mess out of it. Sherry is in imminent mortal danger, and I'm going to collect items. Life is strange. God, Resident Evil Resistance, what a wasted opportunity. Like, first of all, having Mastermind be host instead of having dedicated servers, bad idea. Bad idea. If they have any sort of, like, bad internet connection, yeah, it's just horrible for the survivors. Oh, there. Oh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Give me that. I'm gonna mix it. I'm gonna mix it real good. I mean, I was in, like, lobbies waiting for a match for, like, 30 minutes, and I was just, basically, the game died. The game died because people were just like, what the hell is this? I should not be waiting this long, and they were damn right, you shouldn't be waiting that long. I guess ammo for the gun I'm not carrying. Why does that always happen? So, SZF. Yeah, we'll get back to that part after. Actually, can I access that from here? Where was that? Okay, now we assessed that... Upper waterway... Aha! I figured it out! I figured it out! I don't know why I'm so happy about that, because I already knew, because I did it as Leon's route. I figured it out again. So it was this way. God damn it. Hang in there, Claire, I know. We're giving those glutes a workout. Not that they need it. Okay, walking pace. Walking pace. How are we going to clip you? Let's try this. Wait. Wait for it. That's the ticket. Die in an actual fire. It's super effective! I wish I'd known that before. Kicks him in the corpse. Kicks him in the corpse. As opposed to not kicking him in the corpse. Yeah, that's it. That's the solution. I have no inventory space. None. God, all that ammo wasted. It takes one fire grenade. God damn. Well, actually, no. I had him damaged, so he was low. Oh, that's it for the T-bar. Well, then let's get rid of both of these. Did we clear that out? Yeah, we did clear that out. Oh yes, but there's also the thing! So I think if I slide down the water here, it will lead me on a route that will allow me to access the jazz festival poster locker stupid thing. Like, who would write that? Who would put the code for the locker on, like, letters of a poster? I think this is the right way.
No, fuck this!
Am I going the right way? We'll find out, won't we? This looks familiar. Yay, I'm going the right way! Then I won't have to come back up this way again. Hoorah! See, now, you might be thinking that, man, I wish you'd gone for a speed run instead of a 100% completion run. Yeah, about that. If I was doing a if I was doing, like, a speed run, I wouldn't be talking at all. There are those of you who might have preferred that. Well, then again, I'd raise the question that, like, then why are you here? I mean, of all the Resident Evil Let's Plays and all the YouTubes, you come to mine and you don't even want to hear me speak. I don't think I'm the problem in that equation. Besides, if you came here to make me look like an idiot, then you're probably, like, overjoyed right now, because boy, do I look like an idiot. Oh, now that's interesting. See, Claire is just dragging her grenade launcher through the muck, and her subgun. Her posture hasn't changed, even though she's in the sewage. And that's actually important, because that shows the fact that Leon is aware that maybe I should keep my big gun out of the muck, and Claire isn't. So it sort of illustrates a difference in terms of weapons proficiency between the characters. Because Claire can clearly hold her own, but using firearms or training with them regularly is not probably part of her routine. And so it wouldn't even, like, occur to her that maybe she should not be dragging her guns through, like, muck. She shouldn't. And we're back in the police station. Well, almost. We're heading back to the police station. Maybe, just maybe, get the get the extended magazine for the subgun. Item box. We don't need you. We don't need you. We don't need you yet. We got enough MQ-11 right now that I'm not really, like... Well, actually, we're not even carrying the other revolver, so let's go ahead and get rid of that. Actually, there's no ammo on that, so let's load it and then get rid of it. Gotta eject each round individually, and then load each round individually, because... Yeah. That seems stupid. It was the 1800s. Cooler shit didn't exist yet. Learn your history. Okay, so I gotta get to develop the film. there are a few routes I could go to facilitate that. Still left that guy alive. Well, alive might be too generous a term. At least we don't have to worry about Mr. Big anymore. And there's no liquors in this hallway, so I don't have to worry about that either. Huzzah! And we have to develop the roll film to unlock the secret items. Why was it in the sewer? Who knows? Yeah, it's the same two locations. The office in Stars, and then the, like, publicity room or whatever. So Stars' office is second floor. We can get there easily from here. Hopefully without interference, because we did a decent job of clearing out the police station. Which is not something you can afford to do in hardcore mode at all. And some might wonder, like, why is hardcore so difficult? And it's like, because difficulty exists to create actual challenge, not just to give you, like, another thing you can grind at. Hardcore mode is meant to, like, really break your back. It's the whole point. That's why it exists. That's the ticket. That's probably the extended magazine. Yep. And now we got 50 rounds on tap. Breach! Breach! I was actually watching my RE... because I hadn't seen, since it was posted, one of my RE3 videos, and I was watching, and I was like, why does my mic sound different? And the mic was the same. What was different was I was using different recording software that didn't have as much noise filtering, so I kind of sound like I'm coming over like a radio or something. Ah, yes, that's for the weapon I haven't gotten yet, because I haven't handled the G corridor. Alright, a final check. We have no access to the generator room. Or the boiler room. Police station is clear. We are GTFO. Then it's just the G corridor. We'll get the spark thing, which I'm not going to use until I have the regulator. Same as with Leon. Well, I was forced ultimately to use his flamethrower before I got the regulator. I didn't want to. I had to. Now, I haven't played Resident Evil Revelations 1 or 2 yet. I think Claire is into playing alongside Moira Burton, who's the daughter of, what is it, Billy Burton? Who was in RE1. You know, I keep referencing RE1, I haven't actually done an LP of it, so those who have only been exposed to Resident Evil thanks to my channel are going to have no idea who in the hell I'm talking about. I'm familiar with it because of the lore. Because I actually read the lore. I don't skip through all the story elements, because they're kind of what provides the game with its structure. So I don't think we need to go over there, which means we can yoink this. I'm almost tempted to play Extermination, which was a game in the vein of Resident Evil, so to speak. Funny how all the G creatures ended up in the sewers, specifically. I find that curious, if not suspect. Okay, actually, let's see if we can figure out where the rook is supposed to go. Because it's different every time. The rook is next to the knight, but not facing the queen. The king ain't next to the queen, but facing the knight. Right at the end, and the knight ain't where the case marking... Oh, great! So we have a lying case. You know what? I'm just gonna, like, randomly shove it in a plug. We can sort that out later. Hopefully we have enough inventory space for what we're going to be dealing with. Now, I should swap my grenade launcher over to fire, because I know that G does not like fire. Begs the question why Annie decided to hit Billy later on with an acid grenade instead of a fire grenade. Although, those even being grenades is suspect because, like a 40mm launched from, like, a flare gun? No. Just no. That's not a thing that works. That doesn't happen. You'd break your hands. You'd break both your hands.
This is creepy.
It's a boy!
Jesus, they're everywhere.
You gonna pop out at me? Yeah, for those wondering why the walls are covered in pulsating red goo, this is all G. This is degenerating, regenerating G cancerous goo. Yeet. Monsters roasting on an open fire. I'll take mine well done, please. Sure. Frag out! Fire good. Fire so good. I love fire. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Alright, cool. I'm okay with that. I'm certainly not gonna go... You! dead. Oh! Me likey the Magnum. Me really likey the Magnum. His head exploded. Okay, what do we got? Need to save on inventory space, which may become a problem, actually. Because I have 2 of these chess pieces and a weapon to carry out of here. I mean, I'm probably going to end up using that extra stack of the subgun, because there's going to be zombies. Wait. Oh. Duh. Kerthunk! There anything up here? Hopefully I won't be in here long enough for you guys to cause me any trouble. Okay, no, because if I pull that one out...
Oh no.
How many times am I gonna have to kill you? Your Highness. Nope. That's the ticket. At least this part I remember. And I should, given how long it took me the last time I tried to do it. God damn. Blue herb. What's it? Oh no, that requires king. That one just would not quit. There's always overachievers among the zombies. What is a device like this even doing in, like, the sewers? What function is it supposed to be serving? No surer a sign of my passage than the piles of bodies I leave in my wake. I sought to defeat my enemy not just in this battle, but in all future battles. You missed and I'm sidestepping your ass. Bye. Have fun rotting in the sewer.